Is pizza a fruit?
That is a great question. To answer you, I will say this. Can a boy be a girl? But in all seriousness, God created fruit. God did not necessarily create pizza. We took God's ingredients and put it together to make a pizza. Fruits have completely different qualities. However, pizza can have fruit on it, pineapple. To answer your question, no, but fruit can be on pizza. Pizza could be on fruit, but that would be weird.
Would you rather have a Caterpillar or Cummins?
Another great question. I'm guessing this comes from our redneck friends out there. Cummins engines are 6% better in fuel efficiency. However, Cummins engines are owned by Caterpillar. So pretty much that's my opinion.
If I die at Fortnite, am I allowed to scream at my mom?
Very interesting question. I would have to ask you, why are you screaming at your mama? What does that have to do with Fortnite? Did she walk in at the wrong time? Man, it sounds like you are really involved with Fortnite. So how long have you guys been dating, you and Fortnite? Man, sometimes in life we take things out on people around us when we shouldn't. So the answer would be, no, don't yell at your mom.
If you could add a 13th month to a year, where would you put it and what would you call it?
13th month, if I could add one, I would put it right between August and September, because I feel like I love the end of August, and I just love that time. It's starting to get cool a little bit, but it's still kind of warm during the days. What would I call that 13th month in between August and September? I would call it Joe-uary. That's my month. Joe-uary.
My friends are cursing all the time and I want to be cool, but I don't want to swear.
If your friends are swearing a lot and you want to fit in but you don't want to swear, since when do we base what we do based off our friends? And so if your friend struggles with depression, would you say, I want to be cool too, I want to struggle with depression? Would you choose to do meth because your friends are doing meth? Why would you choose something sinful or something that could be wrong because your friends are choosing it? Why do we do things based on our friends? Think of how dumb that sounds. Hey, 60% of marriages end in divorce. Hey, that sounds fun. I'll do that too. Not.
How do you deal with the quarantine?
That is a really good question. And that's something I can dive into a little bit biblically, is that first we have to seek God. This is not an easy season. I know for myself, I've had to lean on the Lord more than ever. Like for me, I'm an extreme extrovert, and this season has been pretty difficult in the sense that I don't get to spend a lot of time with people, but yet I thrive and I love spending time with people. Now, I love spending time with my wife, but I miss a lot of you guys, and I miss those relationships. And during this quarantine time, you have to first know what you're missing and how to lean on God for that. And then you also have to understand which ways Satan's going to try to use that for unhealthy things during this time of quarantine. So the question lies in, what are you missing most in this quarantine? How can you allow God to fulfill those things? And how can you seek out healthy ways to fulfill those needs in your life? You really have to separate the flesh and how God created you and how God can continue to help you through this season. It's not easy for any of us. It's really hard, but leaning on the Lord for understanding and leaning on the Lord to fulfill some of those. And if you can unpack why God's given you breath today and lean on that by itself during this time, then you're going to understand that everything else is frivolous. Everything else is extra. Don't go numb. That's one of the worst things you could do during this time, is just go numb. And then all of a sudden you realize that you've fallen into sinful habits and you've fallen into unhealthy things. And God's going, no, this is a time of refining. This is a time I want you to grow closer to me. So it's tricky during this time. God can help you through it. Likewise, the world would say, lean on the flesh during this time. And so I think it's really in your own life separating the flesh from God during this time. Can't tell you how much we miss you. I do want to encourage you, continue to watch these videos, subscribe, share with your friends. We're making content every day, Monday through Friday, with our leaders, with everything. We have new segments coming, Ask Pastor Mike, our In the Word times. And so really subscribe, join, share. We love you. We miss you.